Jai Sri Krishna. And as I was looking at various stuff that I have saved on my computer, I came across something that I started writing last year. As a matter of fact, it says, and I have written this, 12th of February 2020 dawned like any other day. My usual listening to bhajans, my obeisance to the sun, my listening to a spiritual lecture on the computer, and me thinking of how peaceful I felt. I could drop into a reasonably good meditative state easily. All in all, I was feeling good about myself. Then, in the early evening, a sudden restlessness entered me like an unwelcome guest. Why? I asked. I mentally went through various so-called unpleasant situations in my life and of those I cared for, but no, it was not that. Then what was it? I looked deeper into the dark new alley that had just taken birth, and strangely I was told, right. But right about what? And with that thought, I went to bed. And I woke the next morning with the same restless feeling. The same restless feeling that I'm supposed to write something. When I looked at my computer that morning, it was like it was beckoning me to touch its keys. I apologetically and affectionately told it, "Here I am, but I have nothing new to offer you." I still don't really know what to say, but the good sign is that my fingers move. So I trust they have a song to sing. So, as my friend Omkar says, let the curtains rise. I believe that the greatest writers have written because they cannot help writing. Their desire to write and share comes from the heart, and therefore it can't but help touch the hearts that read it. Let the pen decide. Where it goes is of little consequence. I believe that the writing brings with it its own destiny. So then, I suppose we go with the flow. Surrender to the pen. Paulo Coelho says something very interesting. He says, when you want something, the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. And other self-help gurus say that you want something, you must start behaving as you already own it. So when I say surrender, that is, I said surrender to the pen, I do not mean that the pen will do all the job. That the desire that you hold may have originated in the soul of the universe, but one must work towards it. As I say, do your best and leave the rest, and the universe will help you. So here I am, and as is my philosophy in life, I do my best and leave the rest. So with a deep feeling of gratitude in what I have in me, I move ahead. To write, that is, I move ahead, my hand firmly in his. Let us talk of surrender, relinquishing. That's a tough topic to tackle, but let's try. Our mind is trained to be active, to do something. But in this case, after having done all you could, don't do, just be. Being passive is death for the ego. Thoughts will then by and by cease. Allow what is happening to happen. Don't interfere. Receptivity is always passive. You are not going to create the truth. The truth is already there. What you are is already there. Just wait. Being active for the world is good. But what is helpful for the world is not so helpful when you move into God, unto the universe. Surrender is always into the unknown. Only be aware. Fall in love with the cosmos, with the Virat Swarup, the life force of Lord Krishna, and watch miracles unfold. So this is the first part of the book, which I have not titled. It's called New Book. I hope you read it. There are various thoughts in it, and I'll go on as we move along. But until next time, you take care and God bless.